My family uninvited me from the $8,000 Christmas chalet I paid for, so I canceled it myself and watched their perfect holiday crumble in seconds. My name is Patrick, and I'm 28 years old. To anyone looking in from the outside, my family was the perfect suburban dream. My dad, always in his crisp business attire, carried himself with a know-it-all confidence that left no room for disagreement. My mom played the part of the peacekeeper, but her efforts always seemed to quietly reinforce my dad's authority. Then there's my younger sister, Vanessa, the golden child. If she burned the house down, they'd probably call her passionate and blame the matches for being too available. And me? I was the one who kept to himself, worked hard, and always felt like I was on the outside looking in. Christmas, for as long as I can remember, was their annual showcase. It was a well-rehearsed play where Vanessa got the starring role. Dad would deliver a speech full of hollow family values, and Mom would flutter around, making sure everything looked perfect, all while ignoring the subtle jabs and criticisms tossed in my direction. I learned to live with the passive-aggressive comments, the constant comparisons, and the quiet understanding that I didn't quite measure up. But this past year, something shifted in me. I'd landed a stable, well-paying job, and for the first time I felt like I could contribute. I wanted to be more than just a spectator in my own family. I wanted to belong. That's where the chalet came in. I found this beautiful, postcard-perfect cabin-style chalet nestled in the Highlands. It had everything. Deep snow, a crackling wood-burning fireplace, and huge windows that looked out over the ski slopes. It was the kind of place you see in movies. I spent weeks searching for the right spot, carefully budgeting, and finally, I booked the entire place for Christmas. It cost me $8,000, a significant chunk of my savings, but I told myself it was worth it. Maybe this would be the year they finally saw me as an equal part of the family. I even texted the booking confirmation to my dad, thinking he'd appreciate it, maybe even brag about it to his friends. His response was typical. No thank you. Just a curt, good. That's the least you could do. I tried to brush it off. That was just how he was. As December rolled around, the old patterns started to reappear. Vanessa began talking about the trip as if it were her own. She posted on social media, "Can't wait for our family Christmas at the chalet Dad rented." Not a single mention of me. When I asked her about it, she just gave me a dismissive smile. "Relax, Patrick. No one cares who booked it. It's all Dad's idea anyway." That should have been my first major red flag, but I was still holding on to hope. Everything came to a head on a random Wednesday night in early December. I'd stopped by my parents' house after work to drop off some Christmas decorations I'd bought. They were all in the living room sipping wine. Vanessa was sprawled on the couch, chattering about the outfits she was planning to pack. I was just about to mention that I'd picked up some supplies for the chalet when my dad cut me off. "You're not invited to Christmas this year," he said, his tone as casual as if he'd asked me to take out the trash. I froze, the words not quite computing. "What? You heard me," he replied, swirling the wine in his glass. "It's going to be a family-only Christmas. We don't need any complications." "You can do your own thing." I actually let out a short, disbelieving laugh. "A family-only Christmas? I am your family." "I'm your son," Vanessa sneered from the couch. "Dad just means it'll be less stressful without you. Don't make a scene, Patrick." And my mom, my always neutral mom, just gave me this pitying look, like I was a stray dog begging at the door. "Maybe it's for the best, dear," she said softly. "We all just want a peaceful holiday this year." I can't really describe what I felt in that moment. There was hurt